Hey everyone, Kris here for Thomann Guitars and Basses. It's finally time for a nice, affordable single cut shootout. We did a couple of these shootouts for Tellys, Strats and all kinds of guitars, so make sure to check out the links below in the description box. This time, this is our first single cut shootout video, and I wanted to start with some really cool looking and nice affordable guitars. These are not the most inexpensive guitars that one can get, but these are definitely models per brand that are items of desire for sure. Beautiful guitars, well-made guitars, which are still up until 500 euros, kind of. Of course, as always, make sure to check current prices. There's gonna be a gear link in the description box. The first guitar is the Harley Benton SC550 Goto, which has Tesla Alnico pickups. The second guitar is the LTD EC256 with ESP's own passive pickups. The next guitar is the Epiphone Les Paul Studio. It's a classic and it has, again, Alnico passive pickups. And the last one is the Larry Carlton L7 with, again, their own branded Alnico pickups. Let's start with the first round with the clean sounds. I'll play the same thing on the guitars, and then I'll explain the rig that I'm using today. The rig I'm using today is pretty simple. I only had one pedal on for this first round for the clean comparisons, which is the UAFX Golden Reverberator on a really mild, subtle setting. And I went into the Rev D20 clean amp, very neutral sounding, really cool clean amp. And that went into a 2x12 Harley Benton cabinet with a Creamback 75 Celestion speaker. For the second round, which is going to be overdriven, I'll use the Wampler Bell Overdrive, which is a very neutral sounding, literally neutral sounding overdrive. I love it. It's a fair drive to use because it lets the character of the guitar shine through. And if there are differences, we might have a chance of hearing those. So let's go. My impressions. First of all, it's really, really impressive how all these guitars feel and play and sound, even though there are differences, like big differences. I enjoyed the clean sound of the Harley Benton, the SC550 and the Epiphone most. I enjoyed the richness and fullness of the LTD, which definitely has hotter pickups than the others and much less jingle, like less presence, definitely. And the Larry Carton is the one that kind of performed clean and distorted, neck and bridge pickup, and most importantly, the neck feel, like the rounded off edges are just still unique. Even though all these guitars play really, really nice after a very simple, basic setup, like to set it up to your taste, they all play perfect. There's just something about this method. Sire make these neck profiles. It's just a dream, really. So I enjoyed playing the Larry Carton most, but honestly, I could find a music style for all of these. The most impressive is, well, it's the Harley Benton because it costs way less than all the other guitars. The Harley is right now in Germany in euros. You know how it is, prices change. That's around 250. The Epiphone and the Larry Carton are the priciest ones. They are like 540 euros, and the LTD is somewhere in between, around 500. As told, this is just for perspective, prices change. Other than the price and what you get, value, which is where the Harley Benton is the winner, they all have their little things that on a subjective level one can definitely love more than on another guitar here. So I could imagine someone saying like the satin neck and that slim neck of the Sire is just perfect. And I can also imagine someone saying, nope, the slightly fuller neck of the Epiphone, which is still not big, but it's a little rounder, that's their thing, and they like the glossy finish on the back. So it's really hard to call here a winner. It's also not my job to decide on that. That's gonna be you in the comments. Let me know which is your favorite, what kind of tones did you prefer today, and if you have any questions about the specs, like how did this feel compared to that, I'll be there checking those comments out and answering everything that I can. So meet you down there and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.